Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be talking about Behringer's U-Phoria UMC404HD audio interface. Now I picked this up for about $150 in Canadian, but if you live in the US, it goes for about $100. So enough of me talking, let's dive into the review. So these are the things that come inside of the box when you purchase this audio interface. You get the actual interface, the manual and a cool sticker, the power supply, and a USB. So let's talk about build quality. This audio interface is built nicely. It weighs about 3 pounds, making the device feel solid. The gain knobs, on the other hand, do feel a bit cheap, but it does turn smoothly. This interface is made with a nice aluminum casting, giving it a great sleek look to it. On the bottom of the interface, you get 4 rubber pads that help keep it in place when using it. Let's talk about features of this audio interface. You get 4 combo inputs on the device, which means you get both line and mic inputs. Just like any other audio interface, each input has its own controls. Input 1 is controlled by here, input 2 is controlled by here, input 3 is controlled by here, and of course input 4 is controlled by here. So on each input control section, you get your line instrument button, pad button, your gain knob, and LED lights that indicate if you are getting signal or if your signal is clipping. For the line instrument button, if you are connecting an XLR cable, you would just leave it. But if you are connecting a 1/4 inch cable for your instrument, then you would push this button to get a better signal. The pad button is used for recording loud sources. This is to ensure that you get a good signal without it sounding distorted. And the gain knob, of course, is used to control the amount of gain coming from your source. The right side of your interface basically controls how you want to monitor your sound. You have your mono and stereo button, you have your mix knob, you have your monitor A/B switch, a main output gain, headphone knob, and a headphone input. So these are the features that are listed on the box. You get USB 2.0, 24-bit 192 kHz for high definition audio recording, Midas mic preamps, 4 mic line combo inputs, and 0 latency monitoring. Now let's turn this audio interface around and have a look at the back of it. Starting from the left side of the device, you have a 5-volt DC input for your power supply, a USB input, MIDI in and out, 48-volt phantom power switch, 2 sets of playback outputs, both A and B if you need it. Then you have your main out. This is pretty cool because you have the option to use 1/4 inch cables or XLR cables. On the last section here, you have 4 1/4 inch inserts for if you want to use this interface with any external devices, such as mixers. So now we're going to be testing out this audio interface. We're going to be testing it using 3 things. The first thing would be a condenser microphone plugged in through the XLR input. Then we're going to be using an acoustic electric guitar and a bass guitar plugged in through the line input of the interface. So now we're going to be testing it using the condenser mic. Right now you're hearing me speak through the lav mic. Now you're hearing me speak through the condenser mic. So now I'm going to slowly start to put the gain knob up here. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? What's up? What's up, everyone? Hey, how's it going? And then when you start to reach about here, the signal starts to be very strong, almost close to peaking. So if you go any further, then of course you're going to be clipping. So you want to avoid going that far. Maybe just leave it like right there. That should be perfect. So now we're going to be testing out the direct input on the audio interface using my acoustic electric guitar. So I'm just going to play a little something for you guys. So we're also going to be testing the direct line input using my bass guitar. So as for my final thoughts, I am beyond amazed on how great this audio interface delivers. Everything about it is great. I mean, the sound quality, the build quality, the overall ergonomics, all around it's just a great interface. However, I do have one small complaint, and that is the phantom power switch here. Once you turn it on, it actually activates it on all 4 inputs, which means if you want to use a condenser mic and a ribbon microphone, you may risk breaking your ribbon microphone. That's the only downside to it. Other than that, I really don't regret my decision into buying this interface. This is great for musicians who are looking to start out their home studio and looking for an interface that has more than 2 inputs. I would also recommend this for people who are wanting to get into podcasting. You get 4 inputs, so now you could interview 4 people at the same time, which is great. I hope you guys found this review to be helpful. If you guys are interested in buying this awesome audio interface, I will put links in the description down below. And guys, this is actually my very first video, so if you guys are interested in seeing more tech reviews, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.